Welcome. I'm Nikolai, the founder and CEO of Bragi. I've been on this journey for 4 years, and quite a few of the people in this room have been participating in that journey. Either the people who actually work at Bragi, there's about 7, 8 of us here, amongst others, some of the people that were there from the very beginning. And there's also quite a few people from the Kickstarter in this room. Just short applause for you, actually from me to you. Thank you very much. And I haven't spoken with all of you, but Martin here in the front, he has been sitting on a bus for 7 hours to be here. Yep. Awesome, dude. Thank you very much. Awesome. So let's start out. For us, this is a presentation of the things that we've been working on for the last 4 years. We've been working in stages. And today is really where many of the things start coming together, what we've been working on. We haven't been able to tell you. We've been filing about 200 patents since the inception of Bragi, which is quite a bit for a small company of our size. And we've done so because we're going to take the fight up with something that you have in your pocket, and I mean your smartphone. So when we're looking at next generation computers, they have been defined by 3 categories. We're talking about ambient computers, like the Echo. It could also be sensors around the house, often referred to as IoT devices. We're talking about ear computers and eye computers. These devices will eventually, not today, not tomorrow, but maybe the day after, be something that you'd rather wear, but not in the form factor you see here. So we're starting on a journey on what is going to be a competitor to the smartphone. In order to enable that, we've built something called Bari OS3. It's BOSS 3. I like the word, that's why. And BOSS 3 is about 3 things. It's about mesh computing, artificial intelligence, and mixed reality. I'm going to show you a few things of the areas that we've been working on and the prioritization of those areas. Now, mesh computing means that you take multiple different computers and you combine them into a virtual one. And with Bragi OS3, BOSS 3, we are capable of sharing resources virtually across devices. Now, we've done it with 2 devices in the ears, but it could be many more. It does not matter if it utilizes a wireless technology like Bluetooth or a cellular network. The operating system is made that it really doesn't distinguish between one or the other. I know it's a bit of technical, but the result of doing this is that we can actually increase the battery life of the system. So even though we have sensors in the right and left ear, only the sensor that is on the platform that has the most power and the most processing is doing the process, or is distributing across the devices. Now, this is very technical, but in effect, this means that the dash that you already bought with BOSS 3 has 12% more battery life, which is a substantial achievement just by software. So your dash just went to about 4 hours and 15 minutes to 4 hours and 30 minutes by a software update. What we're also using it for is mesh computing. Now, this is something that comes out of our labs. What we built is slim glasses. We're not going to launch them, but we're going to talk about them. So slim glasses are very dumb glasses. You actually see the entire computer being in the area behind the ear. So we can build this very small because we use the dash as a brain. So an unmodified dash from a hardware perspective is capable of running between the 2 computers in the ear to deliver a visual experience on slim glasses. Now, we can't show you from in front because there's some IP that we still need to file on this thing. But this is a research project showing how you have 3 products that combine itself to a virtual one that is an audio-visual experience. Something that we are going to launch this year is about ambient computing, so things that come around you. We're launching a product called the Patch. The Patch is a tiny device. It's less than an inch long, and it has sensors inside. The Patch is a mesh computer, which means that you can have one or many, and they will combine themselves, link them together if they're within range, and they will utilize each other's sensors to understand more. In real-time use, it means I can put a sensor on my foot, and it will know if I'm falling over. So it combines itself between the foot and the ear, and by measuring the differential sensor movement, it can actually understand what I'm doing. If I'm adding one on my hip, if I'm adding one on my bike, the more I have, the more understanding we'll get. We built the framework for this, but a very important component to make this work is the next part, artificial intelligence. Now, you're listening and hearing about that a lot from companies like Google and Amazon. We call them conversational agents. Like you speak to it and it responds. But these conversational agents, they need more understanding, they need more input than just your voice. So we built embedded AI. It's a technical phrase, but we actually, inside the tiny dash, built a neural network that is capable of optimizing itself and improve itself. Right now, we're using that neural network to identify what you're doing. So the dash with Boss 3 will be able to identify whether you're running, swimming, or biking without the use of a phone. This is a framework we can expand upon. So when we bring out the dash, it's a framework where we can feed in more data from different places, and we can start understanding much more. Not just if I'm running right, but maybe if I'm getting a sickness, if I have someone going into my home, I can place these small patches around the home or in my office, and I can use them as a combined sensor network. Now, this sounds abstract, but some of you will know that we launched a forum on our website. With the next few days, there will be a patch area, which means that you can come in and you can start recommending things that you think you should be doing. We saw when we did our Kickstarter on the dash that people started recommending what it could be used for. We had a lady writing an email about how it relieved her tinnitus because she could play back music while listening through. It made me shed a tear because that's what I built it for. Beyond automatic tracking, we're also using the sensors for interaction. So inside the dash, we have a new feature called the 40 menu. So by a head movement, you activate a virtual menu in front of you. You hear that, so when you move your head, you can choose different settings. In Boss 3, we have the settings of report. We have the settings of the assistant and play and skip. In the next update, you can customize this. You can choose your own settings on what it should be. So you can hands-free if you are biking, if you are skiing, if you're doing something where you can't use your hands, or if you just don't want to, you can use the 40 menu for activation. All of this goes into something that we find very important for the future. We're going to show you a short video about the partnership that we have with IBM and what that will do for you. Enjoy.
The future of workforce communication and safety has arrived. Fitness wearables and now hearables have advanced beyond the domain of the health-conscious consumer and entered the workplace. It's the Bragi in-ear microcomputer featuring the cognitive power of Watson IoT. Where your workers are concerned, safety is paramount. Protect your employees by monitoring vital signs, as well as detecting falls, abnormal behavior, and air quality threats. Avoid false alarms. Direct your team in all situations with in-ear instruction. Keep your staff informed, from timely information to emergency alerts, ensuring news is accessible in even the loudest environments. The Bragi with Watson IoT will help you optimize your workforce with work time management and easy task recording and sharing. Experience a new kind of freedom. Let your team work hands-free with control by voice commands and gesture feedback. Overcome language barriers with built-in translation. Bragi with the cognitive power of Watson IoT.
Welcome.
Thank you, Nicola. So what we're doing with the partnership with Bragi and IBM is bringing additional capabilities, cognitive capabilities, to put Watson in your ear. Not only do you have the ability for the hands-free that the Bragi brings to consumer, but in the business world now, we can utilize and leverage hands-free on an assembly line if you're working where you need both hands, or manufacture of an aircraft carrier, where you're needing both hands to go through some instruction that can cognitively understand what part comes next. And, oh, by the way, I need to flip the page on the manual, but I can do so by gesture recognition. The capabilities that Watson brings in the industry, industry-specific capabilities, is now being paired with the world's first hearable in Bragi and the Dash.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Imagine what this will do for our troops, what this will do for policemen, firefighters, that the captain can see what's actually happening on the field and protect the ones who are in need and direct information to them. So this is not just a consumer play, this is a ear computing play. The last part I'm going to talk about in BOS 3 is two things I'm very passionate about. One is hearing, and what we're introducing with BOS 3 is super hearing. So you can actually enhance what is around you, or you can reduce it that you don't hear what's around you. It's a feature that we introduced called audio transparency, but now you can actually have super hearing with it. It's something that we're very proud of and something that we'll be expanding upon in the future. The next part I come into is something that I mentioned in our Kickstarter campaign more than 3 years ago. It's about translation. We're in New York today, but back in Europe, we have a refugee opportunity, as I'd like to call it. We get a lot of people that are very capable, that have a lot of motivation to improve their lives. And when they come to Germany or Denmark or France, they mostly doesn't speak our language. And I wanted to make something that enables people to do something they couldn't do before. And today, with our partner iTranslate, we are introducing real-time translation. So I'm getting goosebumps up here because this is so important to me. We mentioned it back then, so it's not just for refugees that come, they can actually take a job now and understand what their boss is telling them, but it's also for the person that is traveling or for the professional workspace. At Bragi, we have 42 different nationalities. We all speak English, but we're very diverse, and that's one of our strengths. So I'll introduce iTranslate and a short video on what it does.
Kann ich dir helfen?
Sorry, I didn't understand you.
Verstehst du mich jetzt?
Can you understand me now?
That's amazing.
Let me introduce the brain behind this. One of the brains, I must say, a very smart team from Austria. Alex, have fun.
Hello everyone, I'm Alex, CEO of iTranslate, and at iTranslate our vision is to enable everyone to speak any language, and we are very happy today that we can announce the integration with Bragi, so you can use your Dash to translate over 4 languages in real time. So I'll give you two examples of how that can work in real world. So one is, imagine you're in a taxi cab in Beijing, and you have your Dash in your ear, and you simply tap, and you speak in your language, and it gets translated in Chinese in real time. The other person can respond and listen to that translation right on the phone like that. So that's one example. Another even more exciting example is that you saw in the video. You can connect two Dash devices together using a technology called Air Translate. So imagine in a business meeting, I have a Dash, you have a Dash, and I tap and speak in my language, and it gets translated right into your ear. Again, we're very happy to announce the integration, and it's available as an update today for exactly 38 languages. And yeah.
It's awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
So, with a purchase of a Dash Pro, which we'll be talking about later, or you'll be having 1 month free subscription to iTranslate. It is available for download today, and it's going to work as of today with Bari OS3. And it's available today. So right now, you can update your Dash, and you will have all those features available to you. How do you feel about that? So going from mesh computing, artificial intelligence, and mixed reality, we get into 2 more things. We have been listening to the users of the Dash very thoroughly. We launched something, and you know, what did they say back then? Was it possible to do? Everyone said it was impossible to do, right? Yeah. It was impossible to do. Yeah. So we launched something that was impossible to do, and there were things that people wanted to have different or better. When we launched the Dash, it had average Bluetooth performance, and many of the people never had Bluetooth before, so they didn't understand the limitations of Bluetooth. With the headphone, we understood through very thorough engineering how you could improve on the Bluetooth performance. So that's the wrong one. So what we've done is we've delivered the same type of Bluetooth performance on the Dash Pro as we have on the headphone. So best-in-class Bluetooth performance on the new product. People wanted to have a better audio performance. We have re-engineered the product from inside out. We have replaced the entire audio chain. We have upgraded the audio performance throughout the product. That we have HD voice for communication, and we have a clear and balanced tonal tuning to our product. I enjoy it very much, and I hope that you will too. The other part we've done is that you saw just through a software update of your old Dash, you got 12% more battery life. The new product, you wanted to have more, and in the new product you have 5 hours of battery life with everything running. So our competition has 5 hours in a headphone, and we have 5 hours in an ear computer. We actually have approximately double the battery life of any competitor out there with this product. So I announced today the Dash Pro. Have fun. We announced our Dash for Listen, Track, and Communicate, and part of Listen and Communicate is the ability to have a conversation with someone even in harsh conditions. The Dash and the Dash Pro has a microphone that sits in the ear canal and actually picks up your voice through your nose chamber and the ear canal. And it matches us up with the microphone that sits on the outside. I'm going to show you a small video of how that works. It's been made in collaboration with one of our partners, Knowles. It's one of the, like if you have a smartphone in here, most probably every single one of those smartphones, more or less, has a Knowles microphone in there. So it's a quite impressive development that we've taken place over the last years. So I'm introducing Versant 2.
Introducing Versant, advanced voice technology. Introducing Versant, advanced voice technology from Knowles.
Versant is designed to enable clear communication wherever you might be.
With high-performance microphones, balanced armature drivers, and an advanced algorithm, Versant recognizes loud environments and adapts the headset's performance to improve the clarity of your voice while talking to digital assistants or for the person on the other end of the call. Versant enables smaller, more elegant product designs and extends the reach of voice-controlled apps. And best of all, being hands-free gives you the ability to take calls anytime, anywhere, without interfering with your active lifestyle.
Whether it's on a busy street corner or in an airport or in a crowded restaurant, the person you're talking to on the other side will think you're in an office environment. From acoustic design to digital signal processing to algorithm development, and Knowles is uniquely positioned and has a skill set across all those areas to enable Versant. The main reason why consumers would want Versant is really because it enables them to forget about where they might want to make a phone call or interact with their digital assistant.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here, and it's a pleasure to see Bragi and Starkey taking a big leap forward into the hearable future. Knowles is very bullish on hearables, and in particular, intelligent hearables, that is, those that have independent processing power within the ear. We see the day coming when people are going about in daily life with an intelligent hearable in their ear. They're having dynamically optimized hearing optimization depending on what environment they're walking in, going from one environment to another. Having languages translated on the fly if I go to a foreign place. Being able to interact in natural voice with an artificial intelligent digital assistant. In other words, really the mixed reality future will be in the ear. And Bragi is on the forefront of that revolution, and we're really pleased to be a part of it. Now, I've seen reviews of various hearables that make it clear that a necessary precondition for acceptance in the market is excellent sound quality. We see ourselves as being an enabler for Bragi in that by taking the acoustic problems off their tables and solving them, we then free Bragi to develop their core innovations. We think that's the value we bring as part of Knowles. And as you saw, the system consists of small balanced armature drivers, high performance MEMS microphones, and the software algorithms for the own voice pickup in harsh environments. Knowles actually invented the small balanced armature driver and some miniature microphones used in hearing aids more than 60 years ago, and we're still a leader today. Now, intelligent hearables and hearing aids with respect to the acoustics have several things in common. Most notably, having the very highest performance audio in the smallest possible size and with the lowest power consumption. This then frees more space for a larger battery, a more sensitive antenna, a more ideal sensor placement, a larger processor, and so on. So we work very closely with Bragi almost since the beginning to help develop these technologies, and we're really pleased to be a part of the developing hearable universe. We also have a close relationship with Starkey. We've had a relationship with Starkey for many years, and we feel that together, Starkey and Bragi are really going to be leaders in this space, and we're glad to be a part of it, and we'll continue to work so that our success and your success together.
Thank you. So a lot of technology stuff, and now what are you going to use it for? So some people are using it for tracking as well. We have expanded upon the capabilities and the precision so that we're even better at measuring what you do while you do it, both for running and for cycling. and last but not least, also for swimming. And yes, the Dash Pro is still waterproof, so you can still swim with it, you can still shower with it, you can still sing in the shower if you want to, and we encourage it. The Dash Pro is launching with a new slider, so it's going to be in the new color, and we're also adding new tips. We've gotten the feedback that some of the tips do not close well and seal well in the ear, and we've added additional foam tips in the package to make sure that everyone has a great sound through a great seal. So this is a package, and we have one more thing. So I love the Dash, which is easy for me to say because I made it with my team. So I have to love it. Thank you. There's about 150 Kickstarter backers in the room, and I think that many of them are here because they either love it or because they will slap me afterwards. But I hope it's the loving part for the Dash that comes out. So we have this one more thing. The only thing that's better than the perfect fit of the Dash is something that's made for you, something that's tailored for you. Every single ear is different. The shape of an ear is like a fingerprint. It's unique to every single one of you. If you can't know, my left ear canal is much bigger than my right one, so that was the personal information of today for me. Not that you needed to know it, but I wanted to say it. So today we are going to announce the partnership with Starkey in a broader perspective. We've been working with Starkey for almost 2 years now. And Starkey is one of the biggest hearing aid manufacturers in the world. They've got 50 years plus of experience making ear-worn devices. And they bring a lot to the table that we don't have. And we bring a few things to the table that they might not have. But it's really a partnership that's originated from the heartfelt objective of enabling people. And that's the journey that we're going on to. So let me show a short video of me. Is different. We have different fingerprints, we have different voice. Each human is different. We have different fingerprints, we have different voices, but we also have different ears.
If you imagine having a really kick-ass self-lacing shoe, but it hurts when you wear it for 3 hours, you wouldn't use it.
We wanted you to have that great experience of not having pressure points in the ear, being comfortable all the time wearing the Dash. We were looking at how that could be done, and the best way to do it is making a tailored product just for you.
If you think of people who have experience with custom molding, embedded computing, in-ear devices, then the overlap with Starkey and what they've done for the last decades is huge.
The owners of both companies got together for a couple days, and the synergies between the two owners were really evident.
The same kind of perfection that goes into a hearing aid, we wanted to embed into our products too.
It took months and months of iterations and pilot studies, so we had to build models, new constraints, new rules around how to make a hearable.
Starkey showed us around how these artists craft the devices to perfection to a user.
From the impression that's taken from each individual's ear, we scan that, bring that model in and refine it with our modelers, and then it's a 3D print process that builds up layers to create the custom shell. When you put the tailored Dash into your ear, it disappears, it becomes part of you.
In the tailored version, we have upped the signature sound a notch.
It's going to seal the same way every time. You're going to get fantastic sound quality. The bass is rich and warm, the highs are nice and bright.
Making a product is hard. Making a product that lasts for long is even harder.
These products are tested in salt fog environments over long periods of time, 21 days under damp heat steady state.
Receiving a tailored Dash Pro is receiving something made for you, made for your ear, made for your lifestyle, made for the things you want to do. That's the experience you want to have from an ear computer. I got mine today. Actually, it's my third pair. And it feels like a part of me. Well, not the new pair, because it hasn't done that much with me. Now, in that video, you saw a bike in my office. Literally, I haven't been biking for 6 months, and I was sore that day because I was biking to work. For the last 3 years, I haven't been doing much exercise. It was my start at doing exercise again, so maybe in the next video you'll see my bike too. So, another short story of my life. My wife loves that I'm starting to bike, by the way. So, let me introduce someone who has been very supportive throughout the journey. Brendan, please come up here.
Good afternoon. Hope everybody's having a nice evening. And I know we're webcasting, but if you look around and the people behind the cameras and everything, we got a full room here. And it's people not just with the media, but you have your Kickstarters. You've got Starkey supporters that are here, customers, and really people that care and have a genuine interest in what we're doing here today. You know, I'm honored. My name is Brandon Swalich, Senior Vice President at Starkey, and we have been on this journey now for almost 2 years. And, you know, I'm honored to be up here and talking with the likes and collaborating with the likes of IBM and iTranslate and our partners from Knowles for decades. And it is about better hearing. You know, Starkey is known for better hearing. We've been in business for over 50 years. And it's not just pieces of plastic that you see behind me that we make. You know, we change people's lives. And that comes in the technology that we design and the algorithms and the signal processing and the connectivity that we do to connecting people with their loved ones again. And when you think about why this relationship makes sense, you know, we're bringing a new dimension to not only the Starkey customer base, but also to making a difference in the world. And our relationship with Bragi and what we're doing has been special because over 2 years we've been talking about ideas and concepts. And I've had many people ask me, why Bragi? You know, there's a lot of all the wearables and the hearables and all the buzzwords that are out there and all these other companies that, you know, are trying to do what Bragi, which you mentioned is on the forefront of doing. And, you know, they're not just talking about it, they're doing it. And it's about making a difference in the world. And you do that by connecting people with people. And at Starkey, we believe that the ear is the new wrist. If you look forward, our forward vision is, you know, not only a hearing aid company, but a communication company. We do that with the likes of collaborating with innovators and forward thinkers like Nikolai and his team at Bragi and what IBM's been able to do with Watson and a lot of other people that are in the room that are building, you know, communication devices, but also building a network and talking about the possibilities because the next generation of wearable technology is here. And we're proud to be a part of it because we're bringing our art, the Starkey art, to the ear. As Nikolai mentioned, every ear is different. Everybody's ear in this room is different and unique. And now we're talking with a AI-type system, almost your personal assistant in your ear that you want to wear all day. Now we can help bring that art, that customization, that personalization for all-day wear with the Bragi device. So we brought a concept into reality. We have the experience of the Starkey team back in Minneapolis and the techs that are modeling and working with this product. And then we're bringing our art, as I mentioned, to the Bragi science. And we're very honored and happy and excited about the way forward. And this is just the beginning. I mean, this is just one step in a journey. And we've already over the last 2 days been talking about a lot of different concepts. So we're in it for the long run, and we hope that you are too. So thank you very much.
So today we are launching the Dash Pro, and we're launching the Dash Pro tailored by Starkey. And the Dash Pro is available on Bragi.com and will be available at Best Buy, at InMotion and Brookstone within the next weeks. And the Dash Pro tailored by Starkey will be available at hearing professionals across US and Canada at more than 3,000 locations. So that's a huge spread where we can get your impressions made and get your tailored product.
It takes less than 15 minutes. You go to Bragi.com, you find one of our network of hearing professionals that will do a good job for these impressions, do it right, in less than 15 minutes, and then place the order. They'll place the order for you, and you'll have your custom set.
So how many in here tried to have their impressions made today? I saw quite a few. Drew? Yeah, quite a few. It was painless, right? Wasn't bad.
Well, of course it's painless. It has to be.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, sometimes it can be scary seeing something being put into your ear, but you've done it for so many years that it's not something scary anymore. It's just a normal thing.
Yes, and you get about peace and quiet for about 10 minutes while everything cures. So it's a great process. Go experience it.
You can't do it at home with your wife, though. I love my wife, by the way. She's looking in, I love her.
Yep. Well, you're biking, so you must, right?
Well, I have to do that, though. So today we're launching the Dash Pro at $329 and the Dash Pro tailored by Starkey at $499, including the ear impressions.
Yes.
That's an absolute aggressive addressing of a product that should be in the hands of many and not few. Yes. We are commoditizing the tailored products.
Yes. And it also comes with the care and service that comes along with a personalized product.
And is available now.
So we're ready.
We are shipping products globally. We will be taking orders on Bragi.com, and they should be shipping within the next 2 weeks. But everything is in place, we're producing, everything is running, so this is not something that happens in 4 months. It's happening today. For the people in the room, you'll be able to go back and try out the products, you'll be able to try the translation, you'll be able to see what we've been doing, and I hope you have a lot of fun with it. Sorry for the ones who are on the web stream, there won't be any beverages for you, but maybe another time. Thank you very much. Enjoy the evening.
Everybody.
Hello. I am your Dash. Are you ready? Activity started. Running, 48 minutes. Your current performance, 110 revolutions per minute. 52 laps. 5,432 steps. Turn left now. Activity finished. Hello. I am your Dash. Are you ready?